If I was you, I would also, like, some of the comments were saying to block him. What do you think she should do? Should she block him?
I think she should leave dude alone because he is very pushy and very, like, not catching a hint.
Hey, y'all, and welcome to Pillow Talking with my husband, where the stories are crazy and our reactions are real. I'm Bree.
I'm Angelo.
And as always, we want to hear from you. So please don't forget to like this video, comment your thoughts down below, and subscribe to our channel to get more content.
Please subscribe.
Please subscribe. Subscribe.
Right now.
Because the views don't match the subscriber count.
Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on. So yeah, stop what you're doing right now and subscribe.
In our first
Yeah, we are.
month,
Thank you guys for the continued support. We really do appreciate it.
And the views. Y'all been watching.
Yes. Please keep watching. Keep watching, sharing. Tell your mom. Tell your dad.
Almost at 20,000
Tell your children.
views.
Tell your teachers. Tell everybody. Yeah. Keep watching, please. Okay.
Yes.
So, are you ready to get into some pillow talking today? Why are you contemplating it?
Because that last episode,
had you a little shook, huh?
It's a lot going on.
Okay, so listen. Tonight we're getting to some dating disasters.
That might be fun.
That might be fun, right? Right? Don't look so
What was that show that used to
worried.
come on BET?
Oh,
Hell Date.
Hell Date. That was
Hell Date. I never been on a date so crazy.
That was such a good show. That was a good show.
Little devil pop out.
Yeah, and pop out and be like, ha, you're on Hell Date. That was a good
Let's see
show.
if we got some Hell Dates.
Let's see. Okay, so let's get into our first story. So this one says, am I the a-hole for trying to verify a dating app match after she wouldn't answer my calls and then she dumped me?
Wait a minute, hold on. Run that back.
Okay, I'll reread the title. Okay, they said, hold on. Am I the a-hole for trying to verify a dating app match after she wouldn't answer my calls and then she dumped me?
Yeah, she was catfishing.
Hold on. Well, let's get into the story.
She catfishing
Start
for sure.
reading. Okay, so this person says, so I, 34 male, just got out of a long separation from my wife, and I've got 2 great kids. I'm trying to get back into dating, trying to look for something new. Yesterday, I matched with a lady, 25 female, on a dating app. We chatted for a few hours, and honestly, we seemed to hit it off. I felt a connection, so I asked for her number, and she gave it to me. Later on that night, I wanted to keep the conversation going, so I asked if we could talk on the phone. She said yes. She said she was busy and that it was late, suggesting that we talk in the morning, so she did say yes. I thought, okay, a little weird, but maybe she's just tired. But then I thought, if you're interested, you make time, right?
Okay.
I tried calling a few more times just to see if she'd pick up, but she didn't.
Okay.
This is where I started getting suspicious. Why wouldn't someone who just gave you their number answer a quick call? I figured she might be messing with me. Maybe it was a fake account or something. I'm not a tech genius, but I know about IP addresses, tracking things. So I looked up hers and texted her and said, your IP address, OP, said your IP address tracks you to a fake account. I just wanted to see what she'd say to call her bluff. She seemed confused and asked what I was talking about. I kept repeating it because I was pretty sure I had her. It took her a while to realize I meant IP address, and then she got really defensive. She texted back, so you're basically a weirdo trying to look up my information for whatever reason. What is it exactly why I need to Google? I'm sorry. Which is exactly why I use a Google Voice number. Okay. So that makes sense. So the girl was using a Google Voice number, not her actual phone number that she gave him. Yes.
That's so she can
because
always
men are strange.
switch the number up. Yeah.
Yeah. At this point, I feel like I caught her in a lie. Using a Google Voice number just screams fake or hiding something to me. I told her I exposed her and called her stupid for trying to fool me with the fake account. She kept trying to explain it, saying it wasn't fake. It was a Google Voice number for privacy, but I just saw it as her trying to worm her way out of being caught. I told her she was dumb and stupid for not understanding that she was busted. To prove me wrong, she sent me a live photo of herself, and okay, it was definitely her. I felt pretty dumb then. I texted back saying, I feel stupid. That's my bad. I apologized, and I figured that we could move past it. But then she completely shut me down. She sent me this long formal text saying my behavior was completely unacceptable, calling me disrespectful and controlling, and saying that she was no longer interested. She said it wasn't up for debate. I was floored. After I admitted I was wrong, she just cut me off. I told her she was weird as heck and had issues. I said normal people just call each other and don't use fake numbers or fake accounts. I pointed out that that we could have talked on the phone and hit it off, but now we'll never know because she's very weird. Am I the a-hole here? I was trying to protect myself and make sure I wasn't being catfished. She was the one using a weird number and avoiding my calls. I apologized when I realized my mistake. Is it really that wrong to want to verify someone that you meet online? So let's go to the comments. So first comment says, she said no, and you did it anyway. Next comment says, yes, the a-hole. You asked if she could talk, and she said no, but you acted like a creep, looking up her IP address and and doing all this extra stuff. Chill out. I don't think you're ready to be dating. Somebody else said, yes, the a-hole. Sorry, I don't think that you need to be dating right now because it seems as if you're a little too aggressive. So what do you think? Do you think that this guy is the a-hole, or do you think that he was just trying to make sure he wasn't being catfished? He's new to this, not true to it.
We all understand that he was trying to make sure he wasn't being catfished, but he was very aggressive in his approach.
Yeah.
And then he also jumped to conclusion. Like, dude, there's other things that could be going on. And then you got to also, as a man, sometimes we don't understand a woman's world. She's doing what she's doing out of protection.
Right.
No, you as a man don't feel the need to hide your IP address.
Because,
and I didn't even know you can do that. I didn't know you could look up somebody's IP address. I didn't realize you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
But that's even more reason to use a Google Voice number. And then especially for a woman, because she might be like, if she cuts somebody off, she don't want them finding out where she stayed.
I was just about to say that.
Why not use a Google Voice number for dating? That makes sense.
OP, I got to agree with the comments on this one. You need to relax.
Yeah.
You're doing a lot very quickly. First off,
then you called her out her name.
You called her stupid. You're stupid. You're dumb. How did you not think?
Then he went into calling her weird even after that. And it's like she was not weird.
Like, that's very weird that you use it. First off,
you messed up, bro. You
so
messed up on
like
that
he
one.
said, like he's newly divorced. He's 34. He has 2 kids. He's newly divorced. He's trying to get back into dating. I would suggest that you get off of the apps because you don't know what you're doing, and you're going to scare a lot of people away.
Or
like,
just learn from that. Just at least learn from that one. Like, you messed up on that one.
I feel like he feels like he does. I don't think he thinks that he messed up. I feel like if you're gonna try to, for one, if you're gonna try to step back into the dating pool right now, I would try the old-fashioned way. See what happens in the wild first.
Yeah.
See what happens in the wild.
Go to the bar.
Go to the bar, and it doesn't even have to be a bar. Go to a coffee shop. Go to the places where you see women in those spaces, and you're like, "This is where I need." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
because he like that old school approach. Like, he ain't with the new school stuff.
I mean, you're only 34, but you're acting 67 on these dating apps, and it's really not that deep. No one's trying to. I mean, yes, do people get kidnapped? Kidnapped? Yeah, I mean that too, but. Catfished all the time, sure, but
the thing is,
to insult her, it's like you're kind of a little bit of a walking red flag, sir.
When you're dating, especially before the first date, that's a very, very like hard time to keep somebody's attention. Like, little things could throw it off.
Yeah.
And very, like, those first 2-3 dates.
And they haven't even gotten to the point of a first date, and you're already doing too much. You're already doing all this,
You did too many red flags too fast. When you could have just went with the flow.
And then this whole, like, aha, gotcha.
And she didn't owe you anything. She don't owe you a conversation.
She doesn't owe you a conversation. She doesn't owe you her real phone number. She just met you on an app the day before. She does not know you.
She don't owe you anything.
And then the whole... Don't you make time for what you...
No,
sir.
That's too early.
Sir.
Way too early.
Sir, please. Please. I don't even know your last name.
I can
big
almost
dog.
see
Calm
why
down.
you probably got the divorce in the first place.
Yeah,
See,
I
like,
agree with the girl. You are very disrespectful and very
very controlling and aggressive,
and
then
unnecessarily
he went into
aggressive.
weird and all of that. He needs some time.
You need some time. Give yourself a moment, and then once you're truly done with that moment, maybe go to some therapy, talk through some things. Slow down.
Just slow down.
Decide if dating is really for you right now. And when you're ready to start dating, maybe, like I said, try it out in the wild first.
He just messed up.
Just to get your feet wet.
Yeah.
Or if you're going to do the dating app thing, you don't have to go on the dating app like, I have to find my next wife. Go on there and just reestablish what dating looks like for you now that you're divorced at 34.
Or what
go on
dating
there
is, period, right now.
Yeah, like what is that? Like, what do you even want right now? Because you're putting a lot of expectations on this girl that you just met the day before.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't know. What do y'all think down below in the comments? Ooh, what is the craziest person or thing or experience you've had on a dating app? I've had some crazy ones. Have you ever had a crazy experience on a dating app?
I've gotten catfish.
You got in cat. Oh, you told me this story.
Yeah.
You did.
We ain't gotta relive it.
Yeah, we don't have to go through it again.
It was a short.
He's traumatized. Poor thing.
Not really. I dropped her off as fast as I could.
I never got in cat. Thankfully, I've never gotten catfish, and I've never catfished anyone.
I mean, I went to a pretty bad house, like really dirty house, but I wasn't there for how clean.
That's happened to me before. That's happened to me. I met a guy on a dating app, and his house was filthy. And I said,
I went to this house.
Not you knew I was coming to you.
Dogs, and they was all in cages, and they was barking at me the whole time. I was just like, okay, this is. I mean, it could get scary when you dating on dating apps.
Dating apps it can get scary because I've had somebody, one time I was on a dating app, this is years ago, obviously we're married. I was on a dating app years ago, a long, long time ago. And
Gee, look at the time.
Shut up. No, this is a good one. This man, so I matched with this guy on the dating app, right? And it was kind of like a similar situation where I was like, where he was like, I don't really like to text. Can we talk on the thing? So I'm like, I guess. So he called me through the app, which that was fine because I didn't have to whatever, right? So he calls me through the app. I'm not joking. He was what was he? I think he did like voice acting. He got on the phone and he did like 4 different impressions. He did a Stewie impression, but he kept switching impressions throughout the conversation.
And then stopped.
But he didn't. He didn't, and he didn't necessarily lead with "I can do impressions." He just started talking like Stewie mid conversation, and I was like, "Are you okay?" And then he told me he did music. I'm too nice. He told me he did music. So I said, "Oh, okay. What kind of music do you do?" So he said, I can show you." So I'm thinking, when somebody says I can show you, I'm thinking you're about to play me something. Because he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm on my computer right now making a beat." This man, I'm not joking, he burst out in song. And not one song, and not 2 songs.
Was he good?
No.
Wow.
He was not good. He wasn't.
That's crazy.
He did 4 songs.
You sat there and listened to that?
I listened to all 4.
Oh my God.
I didn't know how to get off the phone. Because why would you just start singing? Okay, we can change the subject.
No.
But that is strange. Why would you just burst out in a song? And then the songs, he had a really naturally a very deep voice. So you would think.
Why you just hit him with the, sorry, this is my mama.
Because, okay, this is about to sound so wrong. That first song, I was a little intrigued. Because why are you singing? So the first 2 songs, I think I had muted him because I was just dying of laughter. But then by the third song, I was just kind of trying to see his range, maybe. I don't know why I stayed on the phone with that man. Why did I stay on the phone with him?
I don't know why you stayed on the phone.
But
sometimes you gotta end it.
He never heard from me again.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. But yeah, let me know if you have any horrible dating app stories. Please drop them in the comments below. I would love to read through them. Because dating apps are a trip.
They can.
And they're scary. I can't believe he did that. The IP address thing.
That's different. I ain't
You're
even
so
think of-
stupid. Are you okay? John, what's going on?
Will it actually tell you their address or just tell you where they at? The city.
It tells you their. I think it pings like an
city?
IP address like pings like your geographical location, right?
I
don't know. Y'all tell me in the comments. Does it ping your location?
Maybe it tells you the city. Hopefully, that's all it tells you.
I think it gives you exact coordinates.
Okay, that's scary.
Cause isn't that how when people do stuff on the
but I don't
internet,
know
the FBI and all
Yeah,
that?
but
That's
I
how
didn't know if
they
the
find you
common
through your
folk
IP
can do
address.
it. I ain't know common folk can do it.
Yeah, because you can also don't quote me on this, but I've never done. People say they wanted to watch a show, so they changed their IP address to a different country where the show was available.
But I don't think that's.
But I
that's
mean,
a
that's
whole
the
nother
common man can do that.
Yeah, no, that's a VPN.
That's a
You could
VPN.
buy
That's a
that.
VPN. Oh, don't listen to me. That was a joke. LOL. I'm just playing.
No, but
take that out.
It masks your IP though.
Okay, so it does still. Okay.
Yeah.
See?
Like
Okay.
I remember I was pirating something one time and Xfinity Comcast Xfinity, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they sent me a letter like stop.
Well, no, the
Oh,
statute of limitations was
they-
on that. Hopefully, it's up.
Oh, they could tell you was pirating something via
Yeah.
the IP address.
Because I wasn't using the VPN.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So they can see what websites you're going to. So if you got a porn addiction, be careful.
Take that out.
Whatever.
All right. Okay. So let's get into our next one. Okay, so on to more dating disasters. So this person wants to know, am I the a-hole for dating my ex-coworker after she rejected another coworker?
What? Okay.
Okay. Y'all love to be messing with people at work. Stop doing that. Okay. Let's get started. So I, 32 male, started dating one of my coworkers, 31 female, shortly before she left this job for greener pastures, better commute, better pay. Whatever. We started dating in a weird time in both of our lives, but we were drawn to each other in a way we both never really experienced before. We made it work, and so far, we are super happy together. That's good. I'll start with my weirdness. Earlier this year, I ended a 4-year relationship. It wasn't an easy decision, and I wish her only the best, but it was just a series of events over the last year took the veil off my eyes to all the things about our relationship that I didn't like, and I decided that we weren't a good match anymore. It didn't end poorly per se, but it didn't end well either. My now girlfriend and I were work friends for a while before all this happened. It's always somebody at work. Neither of us ever flirted or did anything outside of normal coworker interaction until a couple months after it ended. She was in the know for what I was going through since I confided in several people I worked with. You talk too much. Now, in an ideal world, now for her weirdness, okay? This involves her and another and still coworker of mine. There's this guy I work with, 28 male, who had a huge crush on her, and at the beginning of the year, he asked her on a date. They were never officially dating and only went on 3 dates total over a 3-month period. I told her that she shouldn't force something she's not into, among other advice I could think of at the time. She confided in me at one point that she thinks he's sweet, but that she's not interested in a relationship with her. She thought about it for a while, but ultimately told him she ultimately told him that she wanted to stay friends, but didn't want to date him. Please spell check these stories. Okay. Now, in an ideal world, that would be the end of it. You try going out with a woman, she says thank you, but no, and you move on with your life. This did not happen. This guy would keep hanging on to her, flirt with her, and insist that she was hiding her true feelings. After my breakup happened, she and I started growing closer since the relationship barrier was down for me. We discovered more of our shared interests, our views and energy match, and our sense of humor is the same. We talked more and more over text and on the phone. Eventually, this led to us hanging outside of work, and I asked her to go out with me, and we started dating. We did keep this fact hidden from everyone at our work, but specifically the guy who asked her out, since based on his behavior, he wouldn't take it well. She was planning to go to a new job soon, so we decided to wait till he was gone to break the news, since at that point he was still her friend. Though I suspected at the time he was only still there for some idea that he had a chance to date her in the future. We had no obligation to tell anyone, of course, but it was more of a courtesy, since I would like to be able to openly discuss my personal life at work, and it would have come out eventually. Well, to no one's surprise, he took it very badly. He called her a manipulative B word who led him on and flirts with men and strings them along for attention, which she's not like that at all. He then confronted me at work, where he said things like, she ripped my heart out and you stomped on it, saying I was a terrible person for doing this to him. I responded saying he was overreacting by a lot, that she had rejected him and that they had never even dated for any length of time. So it wasn't like I stole her away. It's just two adults deciding to go out. The only thing I think we could maybe have done better is being more open about us earlier. There's a lot more random info I didn't give just for length's sake. So if there's any questions I can answer, I know both of them pretty well. I don't think we did anything wrong. Am I the a-hole? Okay, so first comment says, I think you handle everything perfectly and respectfully. I make a record of this and any other interactions and take them to HR. This dude is a nutcase. I actually agree. Somebody else said, OP is not the a-hole. Also, let me clarify. The only thing you could have done better is to slap this failed to grow up delusional man-child in public and tell him to stop being a whiny B-word. They went on 3 dates over 3 months. She clearly told him she doesn't see it going anywhere. He kept on harassing her. She showed a lot of patience and grace by not getting him fired or arrested, and yet he's going on about how she stomped on his heart. You're way too kind, OP. So is your girlfriend. I wish you both all the happiness in life. So what do you think? Do you think that they handled the situation wrong, or do you think...
No, because she told him way before they started dating that she didn't see a future with him.
Yeah.
So I just honestly think that he just didn't take that well, and he didn't accept that as being the case. So I think that he needs to grow up a little bit, or like evaluate the situation a little bit more, because you just upset at the fact that she didn't like you like that. And then you mad that she liked your friend. And I always hated situations like that. I've never have been the friend that won't date a girl because you like her too.
I feel like, I don't think that he's the a-hole or the girlfriend is the a-hole. I do, however, feel like you need to stop telling your business at work. That's number one. Because I get him saying like, oh, I'm one of the people I want to share all my personal like life with at work. But I feel like in this particular instance, like, it's not like, why? You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I feel like the guy, the other coworker that has the issue, this is giving a Lifetime movie. And if I was you, I would actually watch my back, because for this man to be that infatuated with the girlfriend after only 3 dates in a 3-month time span, in 90 days, you saw this girl outside of work 3 times. In that time frame, she did not like you.
Right. And you're not accepting that.
And you're not accepting that. So, and then the whole dramatic, oh, you stomped on my heart. And she tore out my heart, and then you stomped on it.
Now you whining about it?
I would be afraid. I'm not joking. I would actually like, I think people are right to say like document it and take it to HR.
I wouldn't. I think that's a little drastic.
I don't know. He seems a little off. Because he's still harassing her. Like,
if he keep but that can also get her in trouble because she's dating someone else at the job.
No, she's not there anymore.
Oh, yeah.
She left. She's not there anymore.
So why would you take it to HR now if you're not there no more?
I think because he's still there and he's still working with this coworker. So like, if the coworker is like making threats towards him, because he said she ripped my heart out of my chest and you stomped on it.
Yeah, so I guess the guy should go to HR, make a
I didn't
statement.
no such thing.
Make a statement because by her not being there, his job is still protected. She's not there anymore.
Yeah.
So I would make like you said, a statement with HR.
Yeah, like
Just so they know what happened.
he crazy.
So in case if they have a falling out down the line, he has a record of why this is a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause I think that
Yeah, he
seems
just took
that
it.
sounds dangerous. He sounds a little bit.
I mean, it's a lot of people out here like that. They really.
Yeah.
I've had guys, get upset with me over stuff like that, but I was very like upfront
Over
with
stuff
that.
like what?
I've never liked the whole thing of like I like her, like so you can't talk to her either, or like like you in high school, like and you're like, oh, I love her, man, she's so pretty or whatever, and then like you ain't dating her, but you just established that you think she's pretty.
But I mean, and even in that instance, like it doesn't seem like they're friends. It just said
That's even
because
worse.
he said my coworker. So that's why I'm like, why
That's
do you
even
feel like you
worse.
take ownership
But
over
the
this girl?
same thing with the high school thing because
Yeah.
the guys who got upset with me, they were associates, not my best friend, but they still wanted you not to kind of like talk to somebody that they told you they liked, or even if you was my friend, if you're not dating her, you have no jurisdiction there. Like you
I don't know. I think guys and girls are different. Well, I'm not gonna say guys and girls are different when it comes to that. I think it's like a
girl code,
person thing. It is a little bit of girl code with that. To me,
that's still whack to me. Because if you're not dating
so
that
wait,
person,
that's not guy code.
it ain't my code.
If you're friends with this person,
It ain't my code. You ain't dating her. Once you date her and you establish her as your girlfriend, I fall back. Once she was just like a girl that we both think is pretty,
yeah.
we both can shoot our shot. You get it, okay. You don't. If I get it, I got it. Don't be mad at me because you couldn't get her. I'm not about to not talk to her because you like her. I like her too.
Yeah.
Fair game. That's
I mean, I guess in that instance, yeah, that's I think that's a little different.
yeah, but I've had.
But I mean, in this, I think what you're describing is exactly what's going on with this. Though.
That's what I think. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. He's
Yeah.
just upset that he worked out for the other guy more so than him. And instead of you keeping it player and moving on, you crying about it, which
Yeah.
is more of the reason why she don't like you.
She don't like you,
Nobody
yeah.
likes a loser, like a loser mentality.
Yeah.
Like move on. It could be another girl at the job that might like you, but
Mm-hmm.
not if you moving off that type of energy. That's just like I think your energy off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like fix your energy.
And I also think that I think the coworker is just strange.
You
And I
lucky she
think
went
you
on
need to
3 dates
protect
with
yourself. Yeah.
Cause 3 dates, she
That
tried
was
to
a
like
lot.
you. She tried to like
went
you.
3 separate times.
She tried to like you. You know what I'm saying? It didn't work.
Yeah. I don't know. Tell us what I think in the comments. Do you think that they handled this wrong? I think that he is a little too like he cares a little bit too much about what the people at his job thinks. For one, I don't know.
I don't know. He just too much in his feelings. She don't like you, bro.
Yeah. The other guy. Yeah, he's just the other.
You're the
coworker.
other guy. Yeah.
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 All right. Oh, some interesting dates ones. Let us know down below what you guys think. Do you think that he should have just kept it to himself? I don't think it was that serious to have to announce.
It just
She stopped working there. Why did you announce that you were dating her
It made him
anyway?
look even more like why she didn't date you in the first place.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let's move on. So this person wants to know, come on. Am I the a-hole for going on a date 1 week after I left my wife for cheating?
Hold on, run that back.
Am I the a-hole for going on a date 1 week after I left my wife for cheating?
No. Oh, but no, I'm sorry. I answered it too.
Yeah. Jeez. Okay. So this person says, my wife of 12 years was having a sexting affair with someone. I found out, and after having a breakdown, I told her that I am going to leave her. I went on a dating app and matched with someone. I went on a date and had a good time, and we're going to see each other again. My wife snatched my phone from me while I was texting my date and lost her mind. I told her it's none of her business and I am moving on with my life. She says that we are still married and I almost slapped her, but I didn't. I restrained myself. I don't feel any sense of loyalty towards my wife anymore. It's not like I'm going to marry my date straight away. So tell me, am I the a-hole?
Oh, short and sweet.
It was really short. This was really short and sweet. Okay, so first comment says, not the a-hole. She cheated, and now reality is setting in for her. She effed around and found out. Personally, I wouldn't have jumped right into the dating scene, but whatever works for you. Somebody else commented, does your match know that you are still married?
That's a good one.
Somebody said, everyone here is the a-hole except the poor woman who wound up on a date with you. So, yeah, somebody else said, not the a-hole to your wife, but probably yes, the a-hole to your dates. I'm 6 months free from being married, amicable/mutual, and it's still taking me that long to feel comfortable with the idea of seeing other women. So what do you think? Do you think he's the a-hole?
I do think he rushed it.
Mm-hmm.
I understand why, though. Because I feel like when you're going through emotions, and emotional about cheating, a lot of people try to get over a person by dating someone else. So I understand what he's going through. I've even done that, right, before. But that was back when I was just a boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like when you're married, I think you should try a little harder or just go through a couple more steps before you
jump right into
because you're still married.
Yeah.
And it's a process to get out of being married.
Yeah.
And I do think you have more to lose with a marriage. So I do think because of it being a marriage that he should have handled it a little bit differently, at least got separated.
Yeah.
And that's a reason why that's in place. Because like you said, for the next person, you're doing them dirty because you're married still. And y'all still got to figure all that out. But as long as he told the new person what's going on and they still wanted to date, then that's cool. But I'm assuming he probably didn't mention that.
Yeah.
So on one of the comments, I would say, like, understand you, but because it's marriage, you might want to handle it a different way.
I feel like, yeah, you did a lot wrong here. Okay, I feel like, well, I don't know. I feel like with this whole, I don't think you've given yourself like any real time to process how you feel emotionally at all. You just are like, oh, you cheated? Cool.
Or
I'm about to go
why
do me.
did she cheat?
That's why I'm like, why did she cheat?
Do you love
Or
her enough to find out why?
And even if you're one of those people who cheating is like one of your non-negotiables, because I'm like that, like it's a non-negotiable for me. I still feel like you would need some time to kind of heal. I feel like the whole just immediately jumping into, okay, I'm about to go on a date tomorrow then. And since you cheated today, I'm going on a date tomorrow. It was more so petty and vengeful.
But I think that's a man's ego thing.
Yeah, I think it was for sure his ego was hurt, his pride was hurt.
Ego was hurt.
But it's like you can't go just because your wife hurt your feelings and broke your vows. It doesn't give you the right to then insert somebody else into something that they might not want to be inserted into.
Yeah, that's what I think the
whole
comes
like
in.
Like
third
going
party.
Yeah, that's
now
not
if
fair.
it was a person that been around or that know you from your past or something.
Yeah,
and they know you're married and they decided to date you still. It still ain't necessarily the right thing to do, but I understand.
I understand it, but yeah, I don't understand that. Don't do that. I don't know, because I always feel like that's so like.
No,
Rocky.
it's not the best.
Like the whole like Clarissa Shields and
It's not the best
Papoose thing. That's very.
But I
interesting.
understand.
Yeah.
I understand that we're not perfect. We are humans, and we.
He been waiting on that.
That's what I was about to say.
That's what it seemed like.
That's what I was going to say.
That's what it seemed like.
I feel like that too. Thank you. That was going to be my next point.
Yeah.
I feel like for him to like, because he said it's only been a week.
It's like I was looking for something. I
couldn't wait for you to mess up, Cheryl. Like he was like.
He wanted to go on a date.
He was
tired.
He was excited.
They both wanted to cheat.
A week.
They both wanted to cheat on each other.
A week. Yeah, I feel like that too. Like y'all had issues.
Because he didn't even try to fight. Because like normally when you really
and then for him to say, I wanted to slap her.
Yeah, now
I understand you're upset, but geez, calm down, Carl.
Yeah, he don't like.
You don't like that lady.
They have issues.
Y'all probably
in
haven't
their
liked each
marriage.
other for a while.
They have issues in their marriage.
Yeah. Yeah.
And y'all probably just need to go through the motions to get up out of it.
Yeah. Y'all just need to leave each other alone because
At least go through a separation to see what happens.
yeah.
You know.
Do it the I guess right way.
But then you
if
said
that
she
is the
was
thing.
sexting.
She was that's right. She was just sexting. It didn't
He
even
ain't
I
even called
mean,
her, like-
I'm not saying she was just sexting.
No, we
but
don't know. I would assume the worst when I see that. So
What, the sexting?
yeah, I would assume the worst.
Oh, so you would assume that she was doing more than just sexting? 'Cause
or
when-
she's there. Well, I get mad with just cheating mentally. I feel like when you do that sexting, I believe you're cheating mentally, and you already slept with him in your head.
Emotional
that's
cheating.
how I look
So
at it
it's an emotional cheat.
for me. And for me, I would feel everything he felt. So I understand what he's going through. Now, and I've done what he's did. But I was a boyfriend when I did that. You know, I feel like being married, I probably would take the extra necessary steps, maybe the therapy, maybe a conversation, maybe a separation, before I, move as fast as he did.
He moved really
That was
quick.
kind of too fast for a marriage. I
A
think.
week. Yeah, that's why I feel like I'm with James. Me and James on the same page because I feel like you've been wanting to do that.
Yeah. They both was kind of
Y'all both been itching for
something else.
something new.
And hey, y'all might need to
Sometimes
go
that's
through the
what you
motions to
think.
getting out of it.
What do you think? Put it down below in the comments. How long is the right amount of time to move on from like a divorce, from a breakup, or is there a time frame?
I don't think it is.
I personally don't feel like it is. I feel like whatever works. Some people need years. Some people need months. Some people need 24 hours, and they're like, well.
And sometimes that other person
Back on our
just to
side.
make you feel better. And I understand that. Like he might just need to sleep with somebody right quick to make him feel better. And then we could talk about our marriage.
Stop.
No, I'm just saying.
Absolutely. It's not like she slept with somebody.
We don't know that.
Okay.
Because sexting, like when did it
I'm not saying
when
it's
did it-
right. Her sexting
yeah.
is right at all. I'm not saying that. But I'm
Yeah.
saying like I do think
like when did it transition from y'all talking to sexting and what transpired to get there? That my
Yeah.
mind goes through all of those things.
all this stuff.
So I'm like, have y'all been on dates? I would assume so.
Yeah.
Have y'all kissed? I might assume so too on that as well. And then y'all starting to talk sex and you sending news.
So
Yeah.
do you have a non-negotiable?
Me?
Do we have non-negotiable?
No, Angela.
Oh,
Mine is cheating. You cheating, we done. Point blank, period.
that's mine too.
I'm gonna be
Well,
honest.
that's one of mine.
Now that I'm married, I do. Of course, you have your like non-negotiables, but I would fight for my family a lot harder than not. I believe once you got kids in the play and all of that, I value family more than I value infidelity or like a relationship.
But do you have a non-negotiable? Because your non-negotiable doesn't have to be infidelity.
I guess that
You do
okay.
have a non-negotiable. but I want you to
I'm
say it.
sure I probably do. I think maybe my non-negotiables I don't think is as common as infidelity, and I haven't thought about exactly what it is. I think a level of me feeling like I can't trust you anymore.
I
Like
was about to
you
say
do
that.
something that
I was
that-
about to say
that hits trust,
yeah.
like money or some with like where I feel like I have to hide something from you.
Yeah.
You might as well end this.
Yeah.
Like the infidelity thing, I think I can get over that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so yeah, so I think it'd be more of a trust thing. Yeah, so yes, that will be the non-negotiable.
Okay.
I guess I'll figure that out on this podcast. Look at y'all.
We talked about
Look at
this
y'all.
before. You said that
Y'all just
plenty of times.
Y'all discovered it.
Oh, okay.
Y'all discovered it.
We discovered it.
Damn,
Christopher
Look at
Columbus.
us.
Christopher Columbus.
Please.
so you could get past the cheating.
I think I could.
He said he could get, yeah. I can't do it. I can't do it.
I mean, you know why I think I could get past cheating is because I believe cheating is a human emotion. I think so. I truly believe that everybody is capable and everybody has done it probably once in their life, right? And I believe like it's a selfish decision. And I do think you could stop yourself from cheating, but I also think like, you know, it could be times in your life where certain events could play out and you could end up cheating. And I think it's forgivable. Some people don't think it's forgivable, but I honestly think it can be forgivable because it's really just a human emotion, just like anything else. It's almost like you can get mad and punch somebody in the face. You can get mad and cheat on somebody. You can get mad and do a lot of things.
I don't know. Knowing that somebody was inside my wife.
Whoa.
No, that's an ego thing. The thing that you getting over is your ego, right? Like you said that somebody was inside of my wife, so that hurts your ego. So the question is, can you come back from a bruised ego? Because that's what most men deal with.
The bruised ego.
I think I can get over a bruised ego. That's why I said I believe I can deal with infidelity. Plus, my level of confidence is just kind of pretty high. I look at it like, all right, you cheated. You know, I just look at it different. Like I don't care as much. Like I probably just get even, and start over. Like if I feel like love is still there, like I still love her.
But that's my thing with the whole cheating. Like even the whole idea of the whole having to get even and all of that. It's like
that's if I went that well, right? That's not always necessary, especially during a marriage. That's what I did as a boyfriend. Mm-hmm. That's why I said with the marriage, I think I might have handled it differently.
Yeah.
I may not need to do that in a marriage. I may not want to do that in a marriage. I've done that in a relationship.
As a boyfriend.
Yeah. And I also got over it as a boyfriend in the past. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I also got even too. So.
All right. Well, moving on. All right. This next story, they want to know, am I the a-hole for not wanting to go on a date with a guy I'm not interested in?
No. I'm sorry. I keep answering before the
Okay,
the
so this one says, I, 22 female, matched with a guy, 22 male on Hinge. We also had a few high school classes together, though we never really talked back then. We've been talking for about a month, though I use that term loosely. I was the one carrying the conversations, making the jokes, asking questions, trying to keep things going, while he replied with super short, dry answers. I assumed that maybe he was shy and I'm the type who tries to make people comfortable, but it got exhausting being the only one putting in effort. He works at a store near my house, and one day I stopped to buy ice cream. He was at the register, and I tried to smile and say hi.
Hold on. Technical difficulties.
Sorry. Do you want me to restart the story over?
No.
Okay.
Can we go back to where we...
So, okay, he works at a store near my house, and I one day stopped in to buy ice cream. He was at the register, and I tried to smile and say hi, but he barely acknowledged me. I figured maybe he was having a bad shift, but it still felt awkward. Eventually, I got tired of forcing conversation, so I texted him ending the talking stage. I told him our personalities didn't really fit, but that he seemed like a nice guy, and I'd be open to staying friends. We never had gone on a date, and after a month, I still knew almost nothing about him, so I assumed that was the end of it. A few days later, he suddenly asked me to call him. On the call, he said he didn't read my text fully. It was literally 2 sentences. And he asked me to explain again why I wanted to end things. After I did, he immediately asked me to go to the movies with him. I tried to politely decline, but he kept insisting. I eventually lied and said I had work and couldn't skip because Thanksgiving is busy for servers, which is true, except I actually got Thanksgiving off this year. Then he said we could go at 10 a.m. instead. I told him I'm not a morning person. I kept trying to find a reason to say no, but he would not drop it. Then he sent me a screenshot of the tickets he already bought and said that if I couldn't make it, I could just send him the money for our ticket. I could just send him the money for the ticket that was meant for me. I told my mom and brother about how I messed up by basically being pressured into agreeing to a date I don't want. My brother told me to lie and say we're doing a Thanksgiving breakfast. I was planning to tell the guy later, but my mom started making me feel guilty. She said I should go because he seems to really want to, and because I've never had a boyfriend, and this could be my chance. She said I was being rude by bailing on him and talked about how every time I like a guy, he ends up ghosting me and making me feel bad about myself. She essentially implied that I was doing to him what all these guys were doing to me, which I disagree with because these are two totally different situations. We got into an argument about it, and now I'm second guessing myself. Part of me wonders if I wasn't giving him a fair chance, but another part of me feels really uncomfortable and doesn't want him to think that this could lead to anything more, especially after how pushy he's being. So am I the a-hole for not wanting to go out with him tomorrow? So first comment says, sorry, but your mom is an idiot. You aren't ghosting him. You let him know you weren't interested, and then he pressured you into going on a date. The fact that he won't take no is a huge red flag. You don't need to go out with someone just because they like you. You are 22 and have plenty of time to find a boyfriend. Don't let your mom make you feel bad or like this is the only option for you. Next comment says, not the a-hole. This guy is a dud. He only reacted and quite overboard as soon as you dumped him. And do not pay him for a ticket that you never requested. The demanding to get his way despite your protest is quite alarming and definitely not a good sign. Your mother claims that this could be your chance for a boyfriend. It's just beyond idiotic. Do not go on a date with him. Move on. He sounds like abuse waiting to happen. Ugh. So what do you think? Do you think that she would be the a-hole for saying that she don't want to go on a date with this man?
I think the mom's the a-hole.
I think the mom is the a-hole.
No, she's not. Absolutely not the a-hole. He did have a few red flags. The asking for the money for the ticket, huge red flag.
Yeah.
Dude, she didn't know you was doing it. How you going to ask her to pay for something that you tried to surprise her with?
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. And then another
after
thing,
she already said no.
Yeah, then for her mom to tell her she's wrong to not like somebody, that's crazier. Like, what is wrong with you? So, no, she's not the a-hole. You don't like him.
This story actually really bothered me when I read it.
Mm-hmm.
For one, male-centered moms are dangerous because the idea of your daughter saying, I don't want to do that. I expressed to him that I don't want to go on another date, or on a date with him, period. I don't like him in that way. So it's not like she led him on.
And her mom acting like she's
trying to protect this boy that she doesn't even know's feelings.
She act like she's 40 and looking for a husband.
Right.
She's 22. She
This
got plenty of guys to date.
exactly.
Like, what are you talking about?
The girl is 22 years old. It's not that serious.
No.
It's really not that serious. But yeah, and then they were only talking for a month, and then she was the one that was carrying on all the conversations. So I think my question is so for the mom, so then she goes on a date with the guy. She's trying to force the fake chemistry. This is the type of mom who if he was beating her, she would be stay because you need a man.
The mom has horrible advice, and maybe she has horrible taste in men as well, and she shouldn't take advice from her mom. And I wouldn't tell her about her dating life anymore.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have involved her mom with her dating life.
Yeah.
And also, you don't like the guy, so tough. He'd be okay.
Exactly.
Date somebody else.
Date somebody else. It's not that serious. But yeah, if I was you, I would not listen to my mom. I would tell her
yeah, I wouldn't talk to her about my relationship.
You're putting me in harm's way.
You know, I realized as a young man that I had got to a certain age where I had to draw the line of the advice I took from my parents.
From your parents, yeah.
And it was okay. I realized that it comes a time in your life where who you are and who your parents are different people.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
That's okay, yeah.
I had to draw the line of, okay, I'm not taking that advice anymore. I took your advice up to a certain age when I was a kid growing up, morals and stuff like that. But then when it comes to my taste in women, what I like, what I would do for certain problems or situations, that's where me and you may just differ from.
I agree,
and instead of us insulting each other about what you do is right and what I do is right, it can be understood that we are different people.
Yeah.
And we want to live different lives.
Yeah.
And it's okay to live a different life. I think in society, when it comes to dating, advice, family drama, all these different topics we talk about, there's a key word. It is called style. When people say lifestyle, that pertains to you personally. you don't have to be like me. I don't have to be like him. So,
Well, it doesn't even sound like, what is the mom's even romantic situation for her to be saying at 22?
right.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe.
That's what I'm saying. If
yeah.
it seemed like she picks any guy that likes her.
Yeah.
And you mad at your daughter is standing up for what she likes and don't like.
If I was you, I would also, like, some of the comments were saying to block him. What do you think she should do? Should she block him?
I think she should leave dude alone because he is very pushy and very like not catching a hint.
Yeah.
The mom is giving terrible dating advice. And I think she should follow her first mind and keep her mom out her business.
Yeah.
That's why I say like the word lifestyle is there for a reason. Your style and my style might not be the same thing,
Yeah.
and that's okay. If you would have dated this crazy pushy guy, that's on you, man.
Yeah.
I'm saying no.
Yeah, because I feel like at this point, if she continues to talk to him, then it could kind of be taken like she's leading him on.
She's making the right decision.
Because it's like, yeah, I feel like, yeah, you're making the right decision and saying, I don't want to go on any dates with you. I'm not interested in you.
Yeah.
And just cutting it off. Like you said, like it gets a point sometimes in your life where you and your parents don't have the same like experiences. So it's like, you don't necessarily have to take your mom's advice because she's your mom.
Or anybody's
or
advice.
anybody's advice for that matter, especially.
It gets to a point in your life where your life is your life.
Exactly. And
And
your
it don't
mom
have
is
to make sense.
overstepping.
It don't have to make sense for nobody. And
No.
and I think we would do better as a society if
We just minded
people
out.
just mind their own damn business.
I agree. Yeah, I agree, honestly. Let us know what you think down below. Have you ever had a situation like this where somebody just couldn't take the hint and they wouldn't leave it alone? Also, the fact that this man, he bought the tickets. He tried to guilt trip her into the concert. He bought the concert tickets.
When he said pay me for the ticket,
if you can't make it,
that was a
just go ahead and
huge
send me
red
the
flag.
money.
Like I felt like that should be a turn off for any woman. I think that was whack.
Yeah.
How you surprise somebody with something and then try to get paid for it? Like come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
You should have just took another girl out with that ticket. But he might not have that game.
He
to
might
do that,
not, I guess.
You know.
I don't know, because he's trying to guilt her into it. He
Why
probably
you trying to
doesn't.
guilt her into it? I'm like, dude, you can't just hit
Yeah, you can't make
I would
somebody
just made
go
a
on a
Facebook
date
post
with you.
like, anybody want to go with me to the
Something.
Could
You
have been
can't
that
force
easy.
this girl.
Well, ask your female friend. You ain't got no female friends. I
Yeah,
don't
he
know.
definitely is a walking red flag.
seemed
I would
like-
stay away from that man, as far away from that man as
sound
you
like a
possibly
lame.
can, because he sounds
Yeah.
a little dangerous, to be honest
Dangerous. Like he
A
ain't
little
got no
weird.
sauce. Weird. All that.
with you. Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot going on in the streets, guys.
Sometimes if it bark like a dog.
Get a leash. Okay, well, it seems like y'all are having a lot of dating disasters.
The dating ones was juicy.
The
though.
dating ones were kind of juicy.
And I feel like it got a lot more reaction out of me.
Yeah.
Dating talk is kind of like it
Yeah.
gets spicy, don't it?
I guess so. Yeah. Well, if you have any dating disasters that you want to share, please do not forget to comment down below in the comment section any stories that you want to share, or if you have a story that you would like to submit to be featured as our subscriber story of the week, please go ahead and email them to the email address that's listed down below in the description box. But yeah, I think we've done enough pillow talking for tonight. What about you, babe?
I think so.
All right. Well, until next time, you guys, good night.
Good night.